Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Let us continue learning networking concepts. In today's session, we'll be discussing about 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G and 5G networks. So basically, briefly, we'll be seeing what each one of them mean and how they are better than the previous ones and what are their extra additional features that they are represent. Okay, so when we talk about these 1G, 2G, and all those things, here G represents in wireless networks, it refers to the generation of the underlying wireless network technology. So these are all wireless net technologies which we will be talking about. So where G is nothing but generation. So this is the first generation, second generation, third generation, etc., fifth generation. Up till there, we have these wireless network technologies. All right, so let us see them one by one quickly. So the very first one is your 1G, that is the first generation networks. So these are considered to be the first analog cellular system. These are the some examples of that. Okay, these are considered to be the first analog cellular systems which started in early 1980s. So there were radio telephone systems even before that. So we did not have a cellular systems. We had a radio systems before that. And 1G networks were conceived and designed purely for voice calls. You should remember this is only for voice calls. Here we did not have any kind of a data services at 1G. Okay, this was only regarding the voice calls. So we overcome the radio telephone systems in the first generation networks. Next comes as a 2G networks. So 2G networks like GPRS, CDMA and all those things are the enhanced versions of the 2G networks with theoretical data rate. So here in 2G, there comes a data up to 144 kilobits per second. Okay, so as you can see now in the current trend, whatever we use, the 4Gs or 5Gs, whichever is the coming up technology, compared to that, in 2G network, we had a very low data rates. But compared to 1G, where we did not have any data rate, this was something new which was introduced. Okay, so GPRS offered the first always on the data service. So GPRS, which we already studied in the previous session, is a general packet radio service. Okay, this is a general packet radio service. This is a kind of a mobile data standards. So this was the one which offered the 2G networks. So that is about your 2G. Next is 3G networks. So 3G networks is a specification for the third generation of mobile communication technology. So it promises increased bandwidth compared to our 2G up to 384 kilobits per second. Okay, when a device is stationary or moving at a pedestrian speed and 128 kilobytes per second in a car and 2 megabits in a fixed applications. So here as you can see in 3G, the data bandwidth has been increased dramatically. And UMTS, Universal Mobile Telecommunication System, is UMTS is the one we call 3G as a UMTS, is a broadband packet-based transmission of text, digitized voice, video, and multimedia at data rates up to and possibly higher than 2 megabits per second. Now, this is the change we came over to the 2G. So in 3G, we could do the data transfer using the data. All these kind of different kinds of multimedias could also be transferred. So digitize voice, video, multimedia, and everything with the better data and higher data rate. And after 2G comes the 4G network. Now, based on the requirement for seamless interactions between networks, 4G is characterized by the following key attributes. One is support for multiple applications and services. As you can see in today's mobiles, whatever we use, it has support for multiple applications and services. Before, when we were using 2G or 3G, our phones used to be very slow and stuff like that. But nowadays, whichever application you're using, simultaneously you're switching between applications, it is quite fast. Okay, so efficient support for unicast, multicast, and broadcast. So this unicast, multicast, and broadcast is nothing but if it is a from source to a single delivery, if the data is happening, or to the multiple places, or to everybody, all these services and the applications that rely on them. So it supports all such things. Quality of service. consistent application of admission control and scheduling algorithm regardless of underlying infrastructure and operator diversity. So quality of services using all this algorithm and everything, even underlying the infrastructure and operating diversity, regardless of the underlying infrastructure, the quality of the service is very good. Network detection and network selection. A mobile terminal that features multiple radio technology or possibly uses software defined radios of economical allows participation in multiple networks simultaneously, thereby connecting to the best network with the most appropriate service parameters for the applications. So here when it comes to the 2G, when there are multiple networks are available, it will detect the best possible network for us, and that network will be selected for the services. So here we have not just about the data and multimedia transfer, it is focuses on the better quality, better service, and better support, which is a 4G. Last network is your 5G network. So here we will see the features of the 5G technology. 5G technology offers high resolutions for crazy cell phone users and bi-directional large bandwidth shaping. The advanced building interface of 5G technology makes it more attractive and effective. 5G technology also providing subscriber supervision tool for fast action. The high quality service of 5G technology based on policy to avoid error. So 5G technology is providing large broadcasting of data in gigabit, which supporting almost 65,000 connections. 5G technology offer transporter class gateway with unparalleled consistency. The traffic statistics by 5G technology makes it more accurate. And apart from those, we have still more features of the 5G. So through remote management offered by 5G technology, a user can get better fast solution. The remote diagnostic also a great feature of 5G technology. The 5G technology is providing up to 25 Mbps connectivity speed. The 5G technology also supports virtual private network, a false network, not necessarily a real network. It will give you a virtual private network with the help of which you feel like you are using, only you are the one who are using the network. Okay, which means it will be faster. The new 5G technology will take all delivery services out of the business prospect. The uploading and downloading speed of 5G technology touching the peak. The 5G technology network offering enhanced and available connectivity just about the world. So this is about your 5G technology. As you can see, there are n number of features compared to all of the previous generations. So that's all about the different generations of networks. That's all in today's session, students. Thank you for watching.